Hey Los Blancos fans, welcome back. Today we've got some absolutely massive updates that could shape the future of our beloved club. We're talking about Xavi Alonso's first major decisions as our new manager, Rodrygo's dramatic future at the club, and some explosive transfer rumors that have Europe buzzing. But before we dive into all the action, make sure to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. It really helps us bring you the latest Real Madrid content every single day. Trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming next. Let's jump straight into our biggest story of the day, and it's one that could define the entire direction of Real Madrid's attack for the upcoming season. Rodrygo, the Brazilian winger who has been the subject of intense speculation, is now at the most crucial point of his Real Madrid career, and it all comes down to one man, our new manager, Xavi Alonso. Here's what we know. Training officially resumes on June 9th, and this date is absolutely pivotal for Rodrygo. The 23-year-old Brazilian has been working tirelessly to recover from his physical problems, and sources close to the club tell us he's determined to prove himself to Xavi Alonso from day one. Now, here's where it gets interesting. In a recent press conference, Xavi Alonso made his intentions crystal clear. I haven't spoken with him yet, but Rodrigo is a Real Madrid player, and of course I will speak with all the footballers who are part of this squad. They deserve that dialogue. It's essential for us to build a relationship of trust and get to know each other well. Rodrigo is a spectacular player. I don't need anyone to tell me that. Everyone knows what he's capable of, and I know it too. We're going to need him a lot. But wait, there's more. According to our inside sources, Rodrigo has already had a brief but significant phone conversation with Xavi Alonso. And get this, the Brazilian was direct and determined in his message. Coach, I want to play here forever, and I'm going to prove it. This declaration was received positively by Xavi Alonso, who values competitiveness and the spirit of overcoming challenges. The timing of this couldn't be more perfect. Just weeks ago, Rodrigo's future seemed completely uncertain, like he was stuck at the starting line waiting for direction. But gradually, the situation has been transforming. The forward has not only expressed to the club his firm desire to remain in Madrid, but he's also directly communicated to the new coach his unwavering willingness to fight for his place in the team. However, and this is crucial, Los Blancos fans, Rodrigo faces an uphill battle. His preferred position is left wing, where he can exploit his speed, short dribbling, and finishing ability. But that position already has an absolute starter, Vinicius Jr., one of the pillars of Real Madrid's sporting project, alongside our newest stellar signing, Kylian Mbappé. Even if Vinicius is absent for any match, the French superstar can also perform that role with excellence. Now, while Rodrigo fights for his place, some of Europe's biggest clubs haven't been sitting idle. According to reports from Bernabeu Digital, giants like Chelsea, Arsenal, and most recently Liverpool have all expressed serious interest in bringing the Brazilian to their squads. Chelsea, under their new ownership, are reportedly willing to offer around $50 million for Rodrigo's services. Arsenal, who are looking to add pace and creativity to their attack, see him as the perfect fit for Mikel Arteta's system. But it's Liverpool's interest that's perhaps most intriguing. Jurgen Klopp's departure has left the Reds looking to refresh their attacking options, and Rodrygo fits their profile perfectly. What makes this situation even more complex is Rodrygo's versatility. Historically, he's shown excellent performance as an attacking midfielder, a role he played on several occasions, especially when he was still playing in Brazilian football and even in his first seasons in Europe before Carlo Ancelotti's arrival. However, this position has become increasingly rare in modern tactical schemes that tend to favor more compact and objective systems. The market value for a player of Rodrygo's caliber is estimated between $45 to $60 million, making him an attractive but expensive option for any club. Remember, it's rare to see a player of Rodrygo's quality available in the transfer market, and despite his last season not being the most brilliant of his career, he's still considered a world-class talent with enormous potential. Speaking of challenges, let's talk about what's immediately ahead for Real Madrid. The Club World Cup, set to be held in the United States, represents an enormous challenge for the Merengue club, a true baptism of fire for the new era under Xavi Alonso's command. Xavi Alonso is fully aware that he needs to make the most of every single day leading up to the official return to training. These days are precious for fine-tuning all the details, both regarding the tactical aspect and the individual situation of various players. The Basque coach, a native of Tolosa, has a clear philosophy: open communication with every player. Sources within the club tell us that Xavi Alonso's approach is refreshingly direct. He believes in building relationships of trust through honest dialogue, and this approach has already impressed several squad members. His tactical philosophy, honed during his successful stint at Bayer Leverkusen, emphasizes high-pressing, quick transitions and creative attacking play, elements that could perfectly suit Rodrigo's skill set. The Club World Cup timeline adds urgency to all squad decisions. With the tournament approaching rapidly, Xavi Alonso needs to have his preferred lineup locked in, which means players like Rodrigo have a limited window to prove their worth. This tournament isn't just about winning another trophy, it's about establishing the foundation for Xavi Alonso's Real Madrid project. Let's address the elephant in the room. Real Madrid's attack is absolutely stacked with talent, which creates both opportunities and challenges for Xavi Alonso. With Vinicius Jr., Kylian Mbappe, Jude Bellingham, and potentially Rodrigo all vying for attacking positions, rotation and tactical flexibility become crucial. Recent reports from Marca suggest that Rodrigo has communicated to Real Madrid his firm intention to continue at the club. However, the Merengue team, especially in the figure of their new coach, wants a clear response from the player on the field. An unmistakable signal that he's willing to turn things around completely and become decisive again. Here's where it gets tactical. Xavi Alonso's system at Leverkusen often utilized multiple attacking configurations. He's known for adapting his formation based on opposition and player availability. This flexibility could actually work in Rodrigo's favor. Imagine a system where he could interchange between left wing, attacking midfield, and even as a false nine when needed. The financial aspect is also worth noting. With FFP regulations always looming, Real Madrid needs to balance their books. If Rodrigo doesn't establish himself as indispensable, his departure could provide significant funds for other reinforcements. Manchester United and Newcastle have also reportedly made informal inquiries, with potential offers reaching $55 million. Now let's step back and analyze what all this means for Real Madrid's immediate and long-term future. From a tactical perspective, Xavi Alonso's arrival represents a significant shift from the pragmatic approach we've seen in recent years. His philosophy of high-intensity pressing and quick ball circulation could actually benefit players like Rodrigo, who thrive in systems that allow for creative freedom within structured frameworks. The Rodrigo situation is fascinating because it reflects broader questions about squad management in modern football. How do you keep world-class talents happy when you can only field 11 players? How do you balance immediate results with long-term player development? Looking at Xavi Alonso's track record, he's shown an ability to maximize players who might have been written off elsewhere. His man management skills could be exactly what Rodrigo needs to rediscover his best form. However, the reality is that professional football is ruthless. Sentiment doesn't win trophies, performances do. The upcoming face-to-face meeting between Rodrigo and Xavi Alonso will be absolutely crucial. It's not just about football tactics. It's about whether both parties can envision a successful partnership that contributes to Real Madrid's continued dominance in European football. So, there you have it, Los Blancos fans. We're looking at potentially one of the most defining periods in recent Real Madrid history. Rodrigo Goy's future hangs in the balance. Xavi Alonso is implementing his vision, and European giants are circling with massive transfer offers. The next few weeks will be absolutely crucial in determining not just Rodrigo's future, but the direction of Real Madrid's entire attacking philosophy under our new manager. The Club World Cup is fast approaching. Training resumes June 9th, and every single day between now and then could change everything. Will Rodrygo prove himself indispensable? Will Xavi Alonso find the perfect tactical solution? Only time will tell. What do you think, Madridistas? Should Rodrigo stay and fight for his place despite the fierce competition? Or would a transfer be better for his career? How do you rate Xavi Alonso's approach of wanting to speak with every player individually? Let us know in the comments below. Your opinions really matter to us. That's all for today. Please leave your comments below and hit the like button. Thank you for watching.